is up, everyone, and welcome to our introduction episode on how to build trails. If you click this video, you're probably wanting to know how you can build your own trails in your backyard, in the woods, or wherever you can find any land at. So here's how it's going to work. We're going to break this series down into multiple episodes that I'm going to release throughout the whole summer as I make these trails. Everything from finding the land to getting the material to scoping the spot out and being able to make the trails the way you want to. We're going to break those down into separate episodes, and it's going to be a real in-depth series that you guys can use to be able to make trails just like the pros any way you want. So in this episode, all we're going to get into is what to look forward to. See, this is what happens. I get in the middle of talking and I can't think. So in this video, all we're going to do is talk about what to look forward to and what you need to know to get into building your own trails. The term BMX is kind of a widely used term these days, and the term BMX stands for bicycle motocross, and it got its roots from dirt jumping, because a long time ago, you know, I don't really know the timetables, but back in the day, people used to take bicycles off of dirt jumps, and they needed a name for it, and it was a lot similar to what people were doing with motorcycles at the time, so they called it bicycle motocross. So BMX kind of gets its roots from dirt tracks and dirt jumping. That was a nice, interesting little tidbit I just wanted to share with you guys. But in this series, we are going to be making trails with jumps, big jumps, jumps that I want to ride, big jumps that you see in pro videos, things like that. That's what I want to show for you guys. But there's all different kinds of trails out there. There's walking trails, running trails, mountain bike trails, dirt bike and four-wheeler trails, driving trails. But we're just going to focus on making BMX trails with big jumps. But you can also use a lot of this information in this series to make any kind of path you want. You can make a walking path or a running path or even a mountain bike path or a dirt bike or four-wheeler path with a lot of the knowledge in this series. What else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, things to get started. What you guys are going to need is you need to find yourself some land and you need some tools. The thing about building trails is a lot of people build them on land that's not theirs, or land that they don't have permission to be on, or land that they just never asked to be on. So they put in all this work, and then over time, I mean, it could be a month later, it could be a week later, or a year later, somebody comes through, claims their right of the property, and then something happens to your trails. You're not allowed on the property, trails get destroyed, somebody else thinks that they have the right to be there, and what we want to do is try to prevent things like that. The next episode after this is going to be how to acquire the land, and then the episode right after that will be all the materials you need. What you guys need to look forward to is trying to find some land for these trails and picking yourself up just a couple tools like a rake, a shovel, and some cutters. So if you guys stick around and hit that subscribe button down at the bottom, we have a lot more videos coming out, and we're going to teach you guys how to build trails yourself, and it's going to be really fun. I can't wait to bring it out. So if you guys go down, hit that subscribe button, like the video, share it so somebody else can see it, let them know that this is going on this summer, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Well, I already wrapped up the video, guys, but I had something that I really wanted to talk to you guys about. I wanted to show you a couple more of the plans that I have for these trails. I cannot wait. It's going to be so fun. Here's one of the things that I have. If you guys look in this area right here, actually, I'll use the chair. So take a chair right there, right in that area. This is what's going to be really cool. I told you guys last time that down that way is where my trail is going to start, right? Well, I want to be able to have a trail where I get speed really quick without having to pedal up. So what I wanted to do was build myself an awning in this opening from, you know, 4 posts, build myself a wood awning, open on 3 sides, and the roof will be kind of slanted, and it'll also dub as a drop-in for the trails. I want to have one there and right over there in that little cubby. So yeah, that's going to be really awesome, guys. Had to stop my video because those geese were so loud. Well, but yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be so awesome. Ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted to have BMX trail. Like ever since I was like 5, 6, ever since I can remember life, I always wanted to have BMX trails that had these pavilions that you could sit underneath to get out of the sun, but they also dubbed as drop-ins for the spot that you're at. That's what I've always wanted to do, and finally I can, and I can show it to you guys. So like I said, go down, hit that subscribe button, like, share it so somebody else can see it. See you next time, guys.